there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Freunde, da sind wir wieder. Ein neuer Teil Bioshock Infinite, Barrel at the Sea 2. Ja, ich habe jetzt ein bisschen pausiert und wir steigen direkt mal ein. Wir müssen den Schlüssel finden. Und da geht's rein. Genau. Schauen wir uns mal hier schön um. Das hören wir uns mal an.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to.
We've got the clock key.
Und rein. Dieser Krach, das macht einen ja schon verrückt. Uiuiui, ist ganz schön betrunken, die gute Lizzie. Oh, da haben wir, nehmen wir den mal mit. Luha, you don't assist, you impress two ropes. You give the sales pitch. Able profit, untold profit. Weiter geht's.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Schauen wir mal, was es hier zu sehen gibt.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Okay, weiter geht's. Letzte Tür.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Boah, ich bin immer darauf bedacht, dass alles gut läuft.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Return! When you got some currency, fella! Where's the tomorrow today?
Who's there? Where are you?
Jesus, it's right in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up. Somebody hide!
Did I find you?
What? You gonna answer for this, girl?
Who done this? Someone about? That's enough of that business. I'm done. I'll find that piggy! Can't hide forever, though. Come out, come out!
Komm her, komm her, komm her.
Gunner!
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Schön umschauen hier.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about, but I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371. Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about, but I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371. Near the statue. 8371.
Another sample in a haystack.
Komm her.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Da muss ich rein. Und rein da. Hier ist ja gar nichts. Und noch mal rein.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
You're next, you hear me?
Hide from me.
I'm done.
Here I come. There's no way out.
I'll find that piggy!
Kill your oppressor.
I'll hunt you down!
Daisy, find her. Oh, you can't fool me. You're still around. To arms, brothers!
Here I come. I know you here. I know it. Never stop fighting.
Pigs!
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save, or those I want to murder in their beds?
Wird mal eine längere Episode jetzt.
Now, I know...
Kann man durch die Dinger durchtören?
Oh, there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Kill you myself!
Long live Daisy!
Long live Daisy!
going on? No one will touch you.
Gun her down! Who did this?
Schauen wir uns mal um.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
2847. 2847. Er wollte echt abhauen, ey. Unglaublich.
Kill her! Here I come! What?
Na. Und wieder alles voll. Wunderbar. So, jetzt können wir abhauen. Freunde der Sonne.
Hey, who are you? Don't think you can hide from me.
Something's going on. I'll find that piggy. You can't hide forever, love.
What are you doing? Come back here. Still won't. Here I come. Hey, are you alright? That's it. Where are you? I'm coming for you. Hunt you down.
Someone about?
Where did she go? Can I find you?
Still breathing. Who did this?
La da 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 da. Fehlt noch einer.
Find her!
Jo, alle ausgeschaltet, ja. Die Treppe ist fully loaded. Weiter geht's.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Big Daddy.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Nehmen wir mit. Nehmen wir mit.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Und weiter geht's. Hermetic Chamber B.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Krank. Einfach nur krank. Subject.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember. He had crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Never seen her before.
Little piggy!
I'll find her. Well, they're not around anymore, are they? It's so easy.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Still hiding around.
Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master?
Way.
Used to tow for the man. But now at least I tow for myself.
Useful to her, too. Who's there?
Someone's sneaking around. Someone about?
You see where she went?
Answer for this girl.
Kill her!
I know you here. I know it.
Come out, come out.
You can't hide forever.
Daisy!
Junge, Junge, Junge. Aufwärts.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
The hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Und das.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Wollen wir mal schauen.
Suchong, we had a deal, now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps in it and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide. Surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Schauen wir mal.
You view this as vindication of your theory.
I take no joy in her failure.
One must give her an A for effort.
But an F on results.
You give her no credit for good intention.
The universe does not grade on a curve. It's strictly pass-fail.
Sure, it's better to die trying.
Better trying not to die.
Machine.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready.
Freunde, wir machen das jetzt hier noch und dann werden wir
traps in it and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Halt dein Maul da.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
over with. Gonna make short work of you. Where is she? Lady, you're working my last nerve!
Not in the mood for this hide and seek. Something's better than crossing the two of us!
You. They're down for the count. I know you've done it. Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking around.
Come on out. Let's make this quick. Come on out! Let's make this quick. What was that? Don't make me let you down like an animal.
Get back here!
What the... You're still here, aren't you?
I've got you!
I take no pleasure getting rough with a lady. is she? Lady, you're working my last nerve. There she is.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling, it would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
So, Freunde, wir machen genau hier jetzt einen Stopp. Das war eine lange, lange Episode. Wir sehen uns bald wieder. Bis bald, Freunde.